Pawns and squares often determine a minor piece's value. Our next example features two identical positions with one tiny difference. The white c-pawn stands on c4 in one and on c2 in the other. The difference this makes to the assessment is enormous. This kind of structure would usually favor black in every phase of the game. The holes on b4 and d4 make the knight very valuable, and black would be delighted to swap dark squared bishops, ridding white of his bishop pair and highlighting the weakness of the dark squares on e4, c5, and d4. Clearly, the position in this diagram is very nice for black. But what if we make a slight adjustment? White to move. Here, we have the same position, but this time the c-pawn is on c2. Suddenly, white has all the chances since the knight can be contained by 1 c3. Using your pawns to deprive the enemy knights of advanced squares is anti-knight strategy. You will be, or should be, making use of it often. So look at these examples over and over until the anti-knight strategy idea makes perfect sense to you. Once the concept is burned into your brain, you'll hopefully be less likely to push your pawns forward and blindly give up squares as you do so. Remember, pawns can't move backwards, so every time they advance, potential control of squares is lost. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't march pawns off the board. Doing so gains space and often makes the pawn a dynamic part of the proceedings. Just be aware of the downside.